Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going over my pick for the main event of UFC Perth, Dominick Reyes versus Carlos Ulberg. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, let's not beat around the bush here. Obviously this card is pretty stinky, at least in terms of name value. I mean, if Tafa's on the main card, you already know there's an issue with it. But you know what? We've been getting some good Perth cards, and who knows? A lot of these no name value cards have ended up being really good in terms of the fights. So I'm open to it, but with that being said, I'm only going to cover the main event. Like I said, I'm going to just come out and say it. I think Reyes is fucked. I know that's a really unpopular opinion. I know his title run starts now, and he's won 3 or 4 out of his last 5, and he's been knocking them out. But guys, let's be real, man. That's all been, I want to say, lucky matchups. I don't want to say lucky punches, because I do think Reyes is better than those guys that he's beaten lately, like Krylov. But those are just well-timed matchups, and he's going up against a real, true prospect right now in Ulberg. I think that's going to really show in the fight. Speaking of that Krylov fight, if we go back to that, I think that first round is actually going to be very similar to how the start of this fight is going to go. I think Reyes is going to be kind of sitting there, dependent and waiting for a moment to launch that power left hand, whereas Ulberg is going to be sitting there kind of similar to Krylov, bouncing around, looking for openings, feinting. The difference there, though, is that Ulberg is not rusty as hell. I think Krylov was coming off of like a 2-year layoff. Ulberg is sharp, man. He just got done with it, very boring, but a very good victory over Jan. Personally, I thought Jan won that fight, but regardless, it was a close enough fight to where the judges gave it to Ulberg. So it's safe to say Ulberg is on that level of Jan. We saw Ulberg take some of that Polish power. I don't think that Reyes' power is equal to Polish power, even older, I don't want to say washed up, but older Polish power. It's not equal. The striking skill isn't the same either if we compare Reyes to Ulberg. Ulberg is just like a way better striker than Reyes, just objectively, if you look at how both of them strike. Dare I say, Ulberg really reminds me of Izzy in the way he moves, but they both train at City Kickboxing, so that's really not a surprise. I also believe as the fight goes on, it's going to favor Ulberg more and more. Like I said, we just saw him go to war. I can't say go to war. We just saw him go to spar with Jan, but he did that for 5 rounds, and it was close, but he was gutting out moments in that 5th round. So I know Ulberg has what it takes to kind of poke and prod throughout 25 minutes. We haven't seen that recently with Reyes. He's been winning via knockouts. And quite frankly, he's not even like really a slick striker like that in the first place. So if the fight does go on, we'll see Ulberg get a lot more precise, a lot more sharp, and we'll see Reyes kind of get more sloppy. And if that's the case, then Reyes is fucked. The way I think Reyes is going to win this one is he has to knock out Ulberg. Similar to the Krylov fight, he has to catch him early on in the 1st or 2nd. I think after that, Ulberg will be fully dialed in and he just won't be touched. Listen, guys, I'm as much of a fan of Dominick Reyes as anybody, but we got to face the facts here, man. In this year and last year has been rough for the veterans getting beaten, and Dominick Reyes' win streak has been kind of like a ray of sunshine in the cloudy, stormy days, but that ray of sunshine is over. Ulberg is probably going to knock him out and TKO him. Aside from a fluke KO, I just don't see how Reyes wins this one. That being said, I got Carlos Ulberg via TKO/KO. I'm going to say in the 3rd or 4th round. I think Reyes will be able to gut it out the first 2. He might even be able to ward Ulberg off if he could land a nasty shot. But I don't think he'll be able to flash KO Ulberg, and I think Ulberg is just better than him everywhere. Actually, I do have to say, I don't really know where to rate Ulberg's grappling compared to Reyes's. I guess I'll go ahead and give that to Reyes, but I don't think Reyes is going to go for the grappling until later on in the fight, and by then, he'll be too gassed to really physically compete with Ulberg, so that's why I didn't bring that up. But who knows, Reyes might get the guillotine. Anyways, that is going to be it for today, guys. I just wanted to pump out a really quick video right before I go to work. As always, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends. It goes a long way here. We're a very small channel. And stay tuned. I got more videos coming out. Now, I got to address where I've been. I've been gone for like a month or 2. To my real fans who have noticed, I was just busy with life shit, but we're back now. We're going to be uploading before every card and after every card, twice a week. Very simple. Stay tuned. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.